The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. Ain't no options, I'm about to do the thing. I'm an outlaw, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never. These other moments only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right. You're your own enemy, your own enemy, your own enemy. Yeah. When I fall, I keep running. Feel the pain, but I love it, yeah. You know I'm built for it, you ain't gotta ask twice.
Yep. All right, Panther Nation, Jason here live for this evening's matchup between the Checotah Lady Wildcats and your Lady Panthers. Stigler comes in on a 6-game winning streak, defeating last week, Thursday to be specific, Red Oak 9-5, and looks to try to keep that thing going tonight with Cook on the mound. Here's the first pitch, a little check swing, and it rolls fair. Lovett makes a throw across the field, and she's out. And so a good heads-up play there by Lovett. Looks like it was going to go left of the line there, but had enough little spin that it went fair for the first out of the ball game. Your lineup for defense this afternoon, you got Caitlin Lovett over at third, Jordan Johnson at short. We'll come back here in a second and finish it out. First pitch was ball one, makes count 1-0. Got Blanchett on second base right there, and you got Adams on first. Here's the second or third pitch. Line drive right to Johnson, and that's going to be the second out. Good hit there by the Lady Wildcats, just right to Johnson. Second pitch fouled back. It's going to even the count 1-1, 2 outs. If you're just joining the broadcast, first two batters face result in outs. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside for ball two. Counts 2-1, 2 outs. We're at the top of the first. And there goes was a little dribbler there to Blanchett. Going to be over to first for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down, and we head to the bottom of the first. We're still scoreless at 0. All right, here we are at the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Lady Panthers, number 23, shortstop Jordan Johnson. Lady Panthers coming to the ball game today, 12-5. Lady Wildcats 13-6. Here's the first pitch to Johnson. Inside, but he's going to say he's caught the corner for strike 1. Big cut there by Johnson. Fastball high for strike 2. So the infield for the Lady Wildcats are giving the middle of the field kind of open for Johnson. Johnson can somehow get a good shot up there, maybe left center as well. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be outside. It's going to be ball 1. Makes count 1-2. Johnson has a couple home runs on the season. Seeing the ball fairly well here in her senior season. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And just a little bit behind it. Good pitch there by Checotah. And Johnson's going to strike out for the first out of the inning. And now batting number 25, Dally Engel, catcher for your Lady Panthers. Keely Adams on deck. Dally's got 4 home runs on the season and hitting the ball well. There's the first pitch right down the middle for strike 1. There's the 0-1 pitch. High and outside. They're going to even the count 1-1. 1 out, bottom of the first, still scoreless. If you're just joining us, Checotah started off 3 up, 3 down for their side of the lineup. And now Johnson strikes out first bat. Now we're looking at Dally Engel here, looking at a 1-1 count. And that's going to be, they're going to say it's going to be outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's going to be inside, and it's going to hit Dally, and she's going to take first, and that's going to bring up number 21, Keely Adams, first baseman today for the Lady Panthers. Outside corner for strike one. Keely's got a couple home runs herself. Those first three batters got 8 home runs in 17 ball games, hitting the ball well. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ingles on first there. Looks to break on it. And Adams just a little bit behind the pitch. Now finds herself in a hole, 0-2. Cabry Cook on deck here. And Adams swung at ball one there, but it's going to be her third strike, second out. Now Cook comes to the plate. Pitch fouled back, strike one. Finds yourself in a hole, 0-2. My bad. Pitch gets past the catcher, so Ingles going to advance to second and round in the back. Thinking about third, but catcher's not quite worried about all of that. So it's going to even the count, 1-1 to Cook. Love it on deck here. 2 outs, runner on second. Still scoreless. Pitch is going to be low and inside. So Cook now ahead in the count, 2-1. A little bit early on that one. Foul ball is going to even the count, 2-2. Kind of had to fight that pitch off. Did a good job just making contact, and so now look at that 2-2 count with 2 outs here. Still on the bottom of the first. There's a little tap shot right to center field, and it's going to be a routine catch. And so we're going to in the bottom of the first, still scoreless, no hits, no runs. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, folks, here we are, top of the second, still scoreless. Lady Wildcats look to try to get something going for the offense here. They were 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. 2 ground outs and a line out to short. Here goes Cook's first pitch, off speed, fouled back. It's going to be 0-1. Just out of the reach there of Lovett on third, goes foul. So now 0-2 count. What are you ducking for, like? Here's the 0-2 pitch by Cook. Fouled back behind the home plate. Still 0-2. Pitch falls a little bit short of the plate. It'll be first ball, so it's 1-2. Still no outs. Beautiful day here in Stigler, America. Not real hot. Veils it and sweating. And that's another one fouled back. And good battle here by the Lady Wildcats. Fastball high and outside. That's going to even the count, 2-2. A little bit early. Meekum runs, tries to locate the ball. Oh, pops out of her glove. And it's going to be foul ball. Peyton did a great job locating the ball there, just kind of hung in the air. And not quite able to secure that. And so still got a 2-2 count. And pitch going to be low and inside. So now Lady Wildcats battled back here after a few fouled back pitches. Now full count 3-2. The batter's going to kind of crowd the plate there. Here's the pitch, and she turns on it, and that pitch off the wall, and there's going to be a play at second, and she's going to make the slide. Good heads-up play out there in the outfield by Riley Williams, makes the big play there, but great battle, and Checotah walks away with the victory on that battle there. No outs now, runner on second. Good pitch there by Cook. Batter squares around, signaling bunt. Pulls back though for ball one. Going to even the count 1-1. So now the infield's going to kind of scoot in a little bit. Johnson's kind of prepared there to cover third if needed. Good pitch right there by Cook's going to even the count now, 2-2, or 1-2 actually. Pitch tipped and fouled back. And it's going to be strike 3. So 1 down now. Runner still on second. Still scoreless here in the top of the second. As I said a moment ago, the Lady Panthers come in 12-5, but don't let those 5 losses mislead you. They played some tough competitions up in the Tulsa area and battled in those games, just fell short. There's a pitch. Williams runs in, locates, and tracks the ball, comes down with it. And that's going to be out number 2. But as I said, you know, they kind of play in some of these tournaments in the early parts of the season against stiff competition, just kind of believe that that's going to just make these young ladies get better. And so they may not always come out with a W, but the in-game experience against some tougher competition always pays off later on in the season, especially when you get to districts and regionals. Just get that experience, and there's the first pitch for a strike. So those are losses that kind of build you up, prepare you for later on, and hopefully does the same thing this year as what it done in the past. There's the second pitch from outside, but batter swing. So it's going to be 0-2 now, 2 outs. So after the no-out double by Checotah, back-to-back outs for Stigler, and they have a chance here to get out of the inning with no damage. A lot of times folks wonder why, you know, a team plays in those games that the competition is just in a higher. There's a little dribbler over short, and should be a play by Williams at home. Let's see what happens. And the runner is safe, and that's going to be the first run of the ball game. Good camera action there by Vales. He made sure I said that. You know, sometimes folks we call this Vales vision because, you know, without him, there's no show. He is the show. And so we made some adjustments. There's a pitch fouled back. We mentioned the first few broadcasts that we were waiting on our replacement camera, and thanks to a lot of these local businesses that support Panther Vision. Speaking of that, we want to say thanks to Farmer State Bank and Home Base Services. We appreciate your support of Lady Panthers Fast Pitch. But it's from their support, we're able to, when equipment goes out, we're able to go out and replace and still try to bring you guys a high-quality broadcast, and we were able to do that. And you see the fruit of that today with Vale's broadcast. There's the third pitch for strike 2. That's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be fouled back. They're going to have to run to Academy and get some softballs if they keep fouling them jokers back. And that's a pop-up. Blanchett calls it there at second. And that's going to be out, but not before the Lady Wildcats able to capitalize on a double to start off the inning. So we head to the bottom of the second, and Checotah 1, your Lady Panthers 0. We'll be right back. All right, folks, here we are, bottom of the second, 1-0 Checotah, and senior third baseman Caitlin Lovett, number 3 for the Lady Panthers, are set to hit the ball. Got Riley Williams on deck. Pitch inside, fouled by the coach for Checotah, so it's 0-1 now. Caitlin turns on it, deep left field, going back, gone. And there's a solo shot for the senior third baseman. Caitlin takes it deep to left field, and your Lady Panthers now are on the board, and the game's tied back up. We'll have to make a call to Peepo Pemberton, see if he can come move that black bar that's right there. Need a bar relocation, please?
Just bend it.
Can you just need a little S curve on it.
Just a little kink.
So now we got center fielder Riley Williams. That first pitch high. Lovett hit that ball a mile. Left field didn't even move. They knew it was gone. Everybody in mile radius knew that ball was gone. So Williams now 1-0 count. Got a new ball game here, 1-1. Here's the pitch and fastball outside. That pitch is high. So now Williams facing the 3-0 count. Checotah coach may want to go out there and have a little visit. You know, it's not hard to getting shaken up a little bit when you have a pitch driven 220 yards, 230. So here goes the 3-0 pitch. And they're going to get that one. It's going to make it 3-1 now. It was a good take there by Williams. It was a borderline. It could be called either way, ball or strike, and erred on the side of caution there and called it a strike. So here's the pitch, 3-1, and Williams just a little bit behind the pitch. So a good battle back here by Checotah, and going to make it a full count. That pitch is going to be inside. So Riley's going to take first on the walk, and that's going to bring up left fielder Peyton Meekum. Got Bracken on deck. He's going to follow Meekum here. Peyton sets back, waits, and takes a good cut there, just right under the pitch. Now 0-1 here in the count. Looks to the play. Pitch up, fouled back. Catcher had a little bit of trouble locating the ball. She's able to locate that. That's going to be, should have been an easy out. But didn't quite get turned around quick enough, and now Peyton has another shot at it here. Squared around for that bunt, just got a little bit under the pitch. Popped it up now, so now she's at an 0-2 count here. Got to look for an outside pitch potentially coming. Line drive right up the middle under the glove of the shortstop, and Williams is going to stop there. But Peyton on first now with a single, and it's going to advance Williams to second, and it's going to bring up Marley Bracken for the Lady Panthers. Nolly Blanchett is going to be on deck. First pitch ball. So Lady Panthers got a little action going out here on the field now. No outs, runners on first and second. And that comes on the heels of the solo shot by Caitlin Levitt. And Williams looks to try to advance, and she's there. Slides under the tag. And so Riley's going to move over to third, and Meekum advances to second. And that's going to be ruled as a pop out there by Bracken. So now Nolly Blanchett comes up to bat, second baseman for your Lady Panthers. On deck, Jordan Johnson. Still just one out. So there's a timeout here on the field. Checotah's going to, their coach is going to go out and have a brief conversation, and brief is what it's going to be. There's had to be a question about what happened there on the play. But it looks like the ump's going to win the debate there. And Blanchard's going to come to the plate. Got a chance to give Stigler their first lead of the ball game with a base hit or sacrifice. And Williams going to try to advance on the pass ball, and does. And your Lady Panthers now on top, 2-1, and Meekum advances to third. So Checotah, a little bit of control issues here in the top of or actually the bottom of the second. A few pass balls that's resulted so far in one run for the Lady Panthers. Here's the pitch to Blanchett. She squares around to bunt. Fastball is going to be high for ball two. I want to say thanks tonight to our Lady Panther Fast Pitch sponsors, Farmer State Bank and Home Base Services. There's the pitch. And I was going to say it's a little bit high for ball three. If you're Checotah here, you don't want to give up the base here to Blanche. You got Johnson coming up. She's already got a couple homers on the year. And that's going to be ball four. Blanche is going to take off to first for the ball. And now here goes Johnson. Johnson struck out her first at bat, the senior shortstop. Pitch is high and gets past the catcher. And Meekum is going to advance home for another pass ball run. And Blanchett's going to advance to second. So the Lady Wildcats continue to have a little bit of control issue with the pitching here in the bottom of the second. Johnson now looking at a 1-0 count, still just one out. Lady Panthers now up 3-1. And that's going to be a fastball outside corner for strike one. That's a good frame by the catcher there. So count even, 1-1 to Johnson. Here goes the pitch. Takes a good hack at it. It's going to be strike two. And another fastball for strike three. So Johnson, two bats, both struck out. That's going to bring senior catcher number 25, Dally Engel. Dally got hit by a pitch back last inning. But definitely seeing and hitting the ball good this season. And they're going to intentionally walk. You can't blame them on that. They're going to walk Dally. And that's going to bring up my girl Keely Adams. Only problem with that is you put Daly on, and that just makes Adams a little bit mad. She got a couple homers of her own, none greater than that big shot against Broken Bow back earlier in the season, the game-winning home run. So there's 2 outs, though. But if you're Checotah, you definitely want to. You're the part of the Lady Panther lineup here. You got to be careful. You don't want to give something right down the middle because not only can Adam but Cook and a lot of these ladies can take it yard. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be the low. Well, you're going to call it a strike. So evens the count 1-1. Fastball inside for ball 2. And Adam takes a cut at it. It's going to even the count 2-2. Lady Panthers have 3 runs here in the bottom of the second. 2 of them come on the heels of pass balls at home, and the other one comes from a solo shot from Caitlin Lovett. So here goes the 2-2 count. Pitch. And Adams is going to go down swinging. So the intentional walk to Engel pays off. But we head to the top of the third. Lady Panthers up 3-1. All right, folks, so we're back now. Sorry, had a temporary potato chip break. So now, one down, count 0-2 here to Checotah. 0-2. So 0-2. Pitch outside for ball one. There's the inside corner. We're going to say no corner. I'm going to say ball two. I got the cart before the horse a little bit. I thought about bringing her up. Here's the pitch. Oh, just out of reach of the glove of Johnson, and Checotah's got a runner with one out. Good piece of hitting there by the Lady Wildcats. Still trail 3-1. One out here in the top of the third. Pitch in the dirt for ball one. There's the pitch, foul back. Engel tries to track it down, dives for it, and makes the catch. Technically didn't dive for it, but needless to say, good play by Dally on the play. And that's going to be 2 down now. Good pitch right there by Cook, inside corner, strike one. Just a pretty pitch, looked like it was going to fade inside for a ball, but cut back across the plate for the first strike. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside. There's the pitch going to be fouled up to Blanchett, looking to try to locate it. Comes down with it. So the one out single, no harm, no foul. And after back-to-back pop-ups, we head to the bottom of the third. Lady Panthers on top, 3-1. All right, here we are, bottom of the third. We got Cook up to bat here. Lovett right behind her. Here's the pitch. And she turns on one, goes to the left. I don't know if it's got enough distance. Got under it just a hair. And it's going to result in the first out. So now we got senior third baseman Caitlin Lovett. She is 1 for 1. Had that solo shot back in the second. Got the rally going for the Lady Panthers. She's going to turn on that one. Tries to get it down, but second base able to track it down. So now center fielder Riley Williams comes to the plate. Riley reached home on her last at bat. All started with a base on ball walk to first. Eventually she made it home, scoring the second run of the inning for the Lady Panthers. Here's the pitch. She turns, pitch fouls, and it's going to go foul. So Williams now 0-1, 2 outs, bases empty. Pitch comes back across the plate, and that's going to put Williams in a hole here, 0-2. There's 0-2 pitch. Turns on it, a little dribbler to short. Throw across the field, and that's going to be 3 up, 3 down. And we head to the top of the fourth. We got the same score, 3-1. We'll be right back. All right, folks, here we go. Top of the fourth. Lady Panthers up 3-1. Here's the pitch by Cook. Going to be low for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Right over to Lovett at third. She's going to throw across the field. Good throw and catch by Lovett and Adams for the first out of the inning. There's another pitch right to Lovett again. Same play, same result. And that's going to be 2 outs all through the glove and arm of Caitlin Lovett. Adams does a great job securing the catch. Here's the pitch by Cook. Boom. What do y'all think about that camera work from Jay Vales over there? We got to watch him. He'll be going to work for ESPN. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Anybody seen Alan Hicks?
He's probably eating.
He's probably eating or something.
I know what he's not doing.
I know what he's not doing. I want to dock his pay. So it's 2-0 count here to the Lady Wildcats. Cook on the mound here, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. And that's a good drive back to Meekum. Meekum tries to locate it, comes down with it. And it's going to be 3 up, 3 down. And good glove out there in left field by Peyton. And so we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. We still got the same score. Your Lady Panthers 3, the Lady Wildcats 1. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 4th. First up to bat here. It's going to be left fielder Peyton Meekum. Just made a great catch out there in left field. And you got Bracken on deck. Good cut there by Meekum. Just a little bit under the pitch. Going to be strike 1. Good shot there. Just a good play by the shortstop. So Meekum's going to line out there. Now batting for the Lady Panthers, number 24, Marley Bracken. She popped out her first at bat. First pitch, catch the corner for strike 1. I want to say thanks to Home Base Services and Farmers State Bank for your generous support of Panther Athletics and Panther Vision. Bracken gets around just a little bit late. Good glove there by the pitcher, and it's going to be the second out of the inning. And that's going to now bring up second baseman, number 26, Noli Blanchett. Pitch high for ball 1. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this evening's broadcast. The Lady Panthers are looking to try to move on to 13-5. And Checotah trying to avoid their 7th loss of the season and also move to 3-4 in district. Gets the inside corner. 1-1 is count. Second pitch looks like it caught the inside corner, and it did. So that's going to make it a 1-2 count here to Blanchett. Pitch high and outside for ball 2. So it's going to even the count, 2-2. Bases empty, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Lady Panthers up by 2. Here's the pitch. And Blanchett fouls it off, but first base is going to track it down. So it's going to be 3 up, 3 down, no runs. We head to the top of the 5th. Your Lady Panthers still on top, 3-1. First pitch by Cook for strike 1 as we head to the top of the 5th. The Lady Panthers still up 3-1. High pop fly. Johnson comes down, able to track it down after it hung in the air for a little bit. Good job calling off Blanchett there and securing the out. Pitch inside, going to catch the corner for strike 1. Good pitch there by Cook. He's going to hit up the end of the bat over to right field. And a good catch out there. It's going to be the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. Now Lady Panthers have a chance to move to the bottom of the 5th, still up 3-1. It's going to be ball 1 on the first pitch. Good pitch right down the middle. Well, I guess he's going to say it's a little low. And as a result of that, it's going to be 2 balls, no strike. That should be a strike. And it is. It's going to make it 2-1 now. That's a good pitch there. Looks fouled back, so it's going to even the count. 2-2, 2 outs, no runners. Lady Panthers on top 3-1. Cook tries to get her to chase, but good eye there. So it's going to make it full count now. That pitch going to be inside for ball 4. First pitch low and inside. You gotta be careful with that camera, boy. All right, here goes the 1-1. Reaches out. Williams is going to come in, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. So no runs, one walk, no hits. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Lady Panthers still up 3-1. All right, senior shortstop number 23, Jordan Johnson.
That's what it is.
And here's the pitch. And we're going to go ahead and apologize in advance. Our secondary camera, the one that we were just bragging on because of Vales, let the battery die. So for the next inning and a half, whatever, we just got this view that you got coming your way. So we apologize and told Vales to order some more batteries. Pitch inside corner to Johnson. She's 0 for 2 today. Jordan steps back in. 1-2 is the count. Looking to try to get something going here offensively. Here's the pitch. It's going to be high and outside. It's going to even the count 2-2. Johnson fouls it back. That's going to catch the inside corner for strike 3. So Jordan's had three at bats today. All 3 have finished out empty-handed, and so now we have senior catcher number 25, Dally Engel. Dally has been hit by a pitch. And then her second at bat intentionally walked. So now we're going to see her third batter of the afternoon. Second pitch fouled back behind the scoring booth. On even the count 1-1. There's the 1-1 pitch. Going to be low and inside.
One battery for 29. This is the same battery as 10.
Dally takes the 2-1 pitch and fouls it back. Evens the count 2-2. And there's a 2-2 pitch fouled back just over the fence there. So here's the 2-2 pitch to Hingle. 1 out, no runners on. That pitch, was actually going to be ball 4, so I was a little behind the count there. So for the third time today, Dally's going to take a base in the form of a walk. And that's going to bring Adams now up to bat, number 21, first baseman for the Lady Panthers. Pitch fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Adams. She turned back on it, and good catch there by the catcher. And Keeley is out, and that's going to bring up Cambry Cook. Cook had a deep fly ball to the left field, got under it just a hair. That's going to be a little off the end of the bat, pop up to first, and that's going to be the third out. So we head to the top of the 6th. Lady Panthers up 3-1. All right, folks. Lady Wildcats now up to bat, down to their final 6 outs of the ball game. Here's the first pitch. And going to get right under the glove there, Blanchett, for a base hit. Cook's first pitch for a strike. Checotah has had a few base runners here, able to get on with no outs, but just not quite able to capitalize. If you take away that first inning run that they scored, or actually it would be the second inning run they scored. They've had a few base runners just, and they had them without any outs, just not able to get it to capitalized on. There's a 0-2 pitch outside. And they find themselves in a hole down to their final 6 outs with a score of 3-1. Your Lady Panthers on top. Here's the pitch. Going to go to Lovett. Lovett looks to throw it to Blanchett. Blanchett gets it and thinks about trying to turn 2, but easily gets the force out, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Good play over there on third by Lovett. And a heads-up play by Blanchett, not forcing the throw over there to first. The last thing you want to do is over or underthrow the ball and let them advance, and so good heads-up play there on defense. Engel thinks about chunking it down there at first, but elects to hold on to it. So 1-0 count. Pitch outside for ball 2. There's a fly ball left field to Meekum. She's going to come down with it easily and gets it to her cutoff. Johnson there for the second out. So 2 outs, runner on first, top of the 6th. Lady Wildcats down now to their 4th out. And if you're Coach Engel over there for the Lady Panthers, you like to see them get a few extra insurance runs on the bottom, at the bottom of the 6th if possible. Here's the pitch, and it's right down the chute there. So much down the middle, it's ball 1. And a little off speed outside. Oh, they're going to call it a strike. Guess it went across the plate. It's going to even the count 1-1. So now Cook ahead on the count, 1-2. Runner on first, 2 outs. Lady Panthers on top, 3-1. Defense giving that middle of the field. And that's exactly where they go and get a 2-strike, 2-out single. And now the Lady Wildcats have a runner on first and second. If you can place that ball as a hitter, you've got a big gap right there between the pitcher in short and the pitcher in second. If you can get enough on it, you're going to get a hit. Oh, what a play there by Blanchett. Woo! Get some of that, folks, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning, and so no harm, no foul. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Lady Panthers looking to get some insurance run as we head to the final few outs of the ball game. So now batting for the Lady Panthers, number 3 third baseman, senior Caitlin Lovett. She is 1 of 2 for the day. She got the scoring started for the Lady Panthers back in the 3rd inning when she hit a solo shot to left field. Looking to try to get things going again here for Stigler. Pitch outside for ball 1. Pitch down the middle, fouled back. It's going to even the count, 1-1. That pitch is going to catch just right outside the corner for ball 2. Just a good location on the pitch. Lovett shows a little bit of discipline there, holding back, not swinging at it. Now looking at a 2-1 count, no outs. And that's going to be inside as well. So now Caitlin's ahead in the count, 3-1. More than likely have the green light from Coach Engel. Said if she gives you something to swing at, let's take it for a ride. And it's going to be in the dirt. And Lovett's going to take off to first, and she's going to go ahead and advance to second. And she is safe. And good heads-up play. The catcher for Checotah a little bit lazy there on the pass ball, and the senior, with her experience, takes advantage of it and heads on to second. So now we got Riley Williams coming to the plate. Coach Engel goes out there and checks on her. Just a good heads-up slide there by Caitlin, because she goes straight at the bag. She's probably going to be out, but she kind of makes a little out of the ordinary slide there, and the result of it's going to be safe. So here goes Riley Williams, center fielder. She's 1 of 2 today. Ground out her last bat. That pitch is inside and goes to the backstop, and so Lovett on a walk advances to second, and then now a pass ball is at third and has a chance to give a little bit of insurance to the Lady Panthers, as Checotah is going to be down to their final 3 outs of the ball game. So now if you're Williams, you got to be thinking, what can I do to get that run home from third? We'll sit back and watch, and she's going to, what a bunt right there, and just a little bit too much mustard on it. And so Williams is going to advance to second, and Lovett's going to score. So left fielder Peyton Meekum up to the plate. Made several good plays out there in left field today. Been hitting the ball hard. Her last at bat hit a line drive right there to shortstop. So she's thinking base hit here and swings at it for strike 1. So Checotah kind of shoots themselves in the foot there, giving up that run. Lovett reached on a walk and scored on an error. Probably practicing. So count even now to Meekum, 1-1, no outs. Got Williams on second. Lady Panthers up 4-1. On deck for the Lady Panthers, number 24, Bracken. So here's the 1-2 pitch to Meekum, and it's going to be in the dirt. It's going to even the count, 2-2. So good eye there by Peyton. Still no outs. The Lady Panthers up 4-1. Riley Williams out there, center fielder on second. After reaching on an error. And Meekum continues to battle here, fouling it back. I want to ask everybody to join the broadcast Friday night from Mena, Arkansas. Panthers look to try to get their first win after there's a pitch. He gonna fouls it back again. Looking to respond after a disappointing loss to Salisaw this past Friday night. But if you're Coach Wilkett and you're the Panthers, you just got to put that thing in your rearview mirror. And the most keys that, to me, that come from that ball game is they didn't give up. They were trailing in that ball game fairly decent by a few touchdowns, and they didn't give up. Battled back and had a chance really to get back in on that after a 4th and 15 play, but just fell a little bit short. There's foul back again. But if you're Coach Wilkett or any of those Panther players, you don't need to be disappointed. Just let it be fuel in the fire to move forward this coming Friday. They're going to be playing a Mena team that is 2-0 on the season, so they're going to get their best as well. In fact, Mena hadn't give up any points. Meekum swings at strike 3. But anyway, it's going to be a tough ball game. But I believe that Coach Wilkett will have the fellows ready. And Panther Vision is going to do our best to have that broadcast ready and live for your pleasure if you're not able to make it over there to Mena. There's a good bunt there by Bracken. Bracken turns around and, he's going to say he got her by maybe a half a step. But just a great bunt by Bracken. And Williams advances to third. And that's going to bring up second baseman Noli Blanchard, who made a heck of a play to end the top of the 6th. Really saved a run. By just an outstanding play there on second, and helped the Lady Panthers avoid giving up any runs. So now Blanchard now up to the plate. Williams thinks about it. Catcher, I don't know if the word there's a runner on third or not, but I think Williams might could have snuck home. So it's 1-0 count, 2 outs. Got a runner on third. Here's the second pitch to Blanchard right down the middle. Good throw there by the catcher. Trying to catch Williams sleeping over there. She caught safe. There's his third pitch. It's going to be ball 2. So it's 2-1 to Blanchard. Johnson on deck here. And I imagine Jordan's won another crack at it here. She's 0 for 3 on the day. And I know she wanted to get out there and try to get a hit to get that thing going. There's a good pitch, just a bit high for ball 3. So now Blanchard looking at a 3-1 count. Williams still over there on third. 2 outs. The Lady Panthers up 4-1. That's a good pitch there, right down the middle. So now Blanchard looking at a full count, 3-2. Anything close here, you got to take a hack at it. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be high for ball 4. And so Noli's going to go to first. Runners on the corner now for senior shortstop Jordan Johnson. She's 0 for 3 today. Got a couple homers on the season, though, and for Coach Engel, I mean, you take a base hit for some more insurance, but definitely like to see a good 3-run bomb right here Pitch is going to be outside.
Call that a strike.
Oh, I guess he did call it a strike.
Crazy.
You know what that's code for?
Where it gets sent over.
I'm ready to go home. That's what that's code for. If it's within a 3-mile radius of home plate, we call it a strike, or we trying to go to the crib. So it's 0-1 here now to Johnson. Crowds the plate, drives the ball, high fly ball to right, and able to come down with it. So the only one run on an error, and we head to the final 3 outs for the Lady Wildcats as your Lady Panthers up on top 4-1. So here we are, folks, top of the 7th. Lady Panthers up 4-1. Fastball outside. It's going to make the count 2-0. Once again, we want to give just a shout out and thanks to our Panther Vision Fast Pitch sponsors, Home Base Services, and Farmers State Bank. There's a good pitch. And he's going to say just a bit inside for ball 3. So Cook trying to get Checotah to chase after some pitches, but they're being disciplined and watching it. But here goes the 4th pitch of the at bat for strike 1. So Cook now battles back after falling behind 3-0. In position, full count here. So here's the payoff pitch. And good battle here. Fouled back. Count stays at 3-2. And battle won there by Checotah. Ball 4. That's a good pitch there. Going to say strike 1 right down the middle. So now finally the sun is behind the trees and the outfielders don't have to battle it when trying to locate a ball. They've done a great job today, both teams. Here's Williams. Locates it easily. Comes down with it. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Pitch hit to Blanchett. Wisely throws it over to first for the second out. And that's what we say, a player, a fielder, aware of the situation of the ball game. Blanchett knew that runner really wasn't important. Even if she scores, we still got a couple runs. And so just get that easy out, which now gives the Lady Panthers 2. And they're one out away from moving on to 13-5 on the season. That's a good hit there. And Meekum fields it easily there in left field. And so now Wildcats have runners on the corner. Still battling, still fighting. Pitch high for ball one. So now Cook falls behind 2-0. Got runners on the corner, 2 outs. Lady Panthers up 4-1. This game's still in reach here for Checotah. There's the pitch. And I'm going to say it curves in for strike one. Good pitch there by Cook. And there's a little chop hit over to right field. And good base hit with a 2-1 count now. Our Lady Wildcats cut this lead in half here to 4-2. Now you kind of see how important that insurance run there was in the bottom of the 6th. Another base hit here potentially would have scored the tying run, but because of that insurance run, the Lady Panthers are still in a good position to win the ball game. First pitch is fouled back. Runners on first and second. And there goes now. Williams is going to run in. And there goes another 2-out hit. It brings home the 3rd run. So the tying run's on second. And the Lady Wildcats have refused to give up here. Number 7 for Checotah has hit the ball well today, just not able to get the base hits that she's been. I know that good shot down third base, but Lovett just made a great play on it. So we got to force out here, go to first, second, or third. Whichever one is as close as here. You just got to get your glove on the ground and let's make this 3rd out. And Coach Engel going to call timeout and go out here and kind of go over a pitch placement here with Cook and kind of settle her down a little bit here, as Checotah's done a great job battling back here in the top of the 7th. And what was a 4-1 ball game, they've been able to score 2 runs with 2 outs, and it's just come at the end of just at the hands of some good batting here by the Lady Wildcats. And you know, Stigler has played a clean game. There really, knock on wood, been no errors on their side. But Checotah's done a great job placing the ball where it needed to go in order to get a hit. And so we'll see what Coach Ingles asked Cook to do here. And we'll look to try to get this final out, close the ball game up. Right there to Johnson, as we said, and a routine force out. And our hats off to Checotah, though they didn't give up. Just going to fall a little bit short, 4-3 here. Lady Panthers move on to 13-5 and extend that winning streak to 7. So congratulations to the Lady Panthers. That's the ball game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, Home Base Services and Farmers State Bank. Thanks for tuning in. God bless, and let's have a great night.